everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Tarik Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And there's a foul ball. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. He hammers one out to right. And the Rays take the lead. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Josh Lowe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner at first.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Green settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Green settles under it. And there are 2 outs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times
96,
early,
the
once they
hitter,
really settle in,
Christopher
it's going to be
Morel.
the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Christopher Morel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a fair ball. Oh, he botches it.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. On the ground right side, Torres. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Detroit, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Shane McClanahan.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge.
Leading off
Hitters,
for the Tigers,
they have a hard time
center
staying
fielder,
back.
And
Parker
stepping in
Meadows.
is the speedy Parker Meadows. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna
One
really
ball,
need to hang
2
in
strikes.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just
that's
misses
close.
with that one. Off the
I got
mark
3 and
there.
2.
3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the
Batting
zone.
second,
That's a stone
second
cold take.
baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Step off throw to
Oh, he's
first.
in.
Meadows dives back in safely. Just
that's
missed. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Low. Sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Batting third, left fielder.
And now the Tigers
Riley
line up for
Green.
manager A.J. Hinch. And Chris, it's a bit shocking to see such a lefty-heavy lineup against a left-handed starter.
Yeah, but on this one, I wouldn't second-guess the manager just yet, Boog. You know, in 2024, Bryce Harper, Yordan Alvarez, Steven Kwan, and Kyle Schwarber all hit significantly better against left-handed pitchers than they did against righties. Sometimes lefty on lefty doesn't necessarily favor the defense.
Riley Green stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Pickoff throw. Meadows back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls.
Meadows, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Kerry Carpenter. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Snags it for the second out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals.
Nope.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park, new inning getting started. Now for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Palacios, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Ball 1.
Outside low, ball 1. And
That's
another ball.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
On the outside corner, 3-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball 1.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Diaz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Man at first, one away. That one just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lau at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Two outs. Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. The Rays strand just the one. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Colt King. McClanahan back to work. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Keith on at first, nobody out. Gets under it and pops it up. Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And two on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
And that drops in for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that one upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
3-2 on the way, and they're all loaded up.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
First off, and it just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Fastball for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now Parker Meadows. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Bases loaded, one away. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big two-out hit.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
2 outs, bases are full. And fouled off. Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one in the air. Diaz makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back out of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That cuts the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That's a little high, and it's 2-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
just off the inside edge. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball,
right
even
fielder,
if it's
Josh
still
Lowe.
in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Fly to left his first time. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. One out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, bases empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one not close. 2-2. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
No, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot,
Now
just
batting,
dominating these
catcher,
hitters.
Danny
He doesn't
Jansen.
look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jansen stands in with 2 away